First stop on the Oregon coast maiden voyage, Casey's Riverside RV, just outside Oak Ridge, Oregon. And a beautiful spot right on the banks of the Willamette River. Campground review coming right up. This is really the amazing part about this particular RV resort, and it's called Casey's Riverside RV Resort, and it's appropriately named. Just so nice, as we're right here next to the river, and at night you can hear the river flowing, which is just very soothing and just wonderful. We chose to stay here at Casey's Riverside RV Resort to break up the trip. It's about 40 miles east of Eugene, and coming from Boise, we stopped at Burns on an overnight, which was 4 hours from Boise, and then it's another 4.5 hours from Burns to this location, and we're staying here 2 nights before heading over to the coast. This is a beautiful spot right on the Willamette River. Just gorgeous, very Sherwood forest type feel to it, with moss on the trees, sounds of the river, just very peaceful and tranquil. And we felt like this was a perfect spot to stay a couple of days to break up the trip a little bit. Full amenities, really nice little store. Andre, the owner, very, very pleasant and very nice, and a lot of great facilities here, full hookups, and some really nice features, of course, with the river flowing. There's a long row of sites right along the river that are all pull-through and full hookups, and you can see they will accommodate big rigs. In fact, this is close to Marathon Coach's headquarters, and they use this location as a proving ground for people that buy these new coaches nearby at the factory. They can come over here and test them out. So they do accommodate big rigs, and all of these sites along the river are all pull through. And then there's a few sites at the end that I'll show you that are back in, but still really nice and actually a little bit more private. But they all are right on the river, and that of course is the big draw here. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's what the pull-through sites look like, just really nice. Full hookups, of course, and right by the river. In fact, we've kind of got our eyes on 61, 62, 63, and 64, all the way down here. It's very peaceful and quiet, and there's a little beach down here as well. So as great as the pull-through sites are, we're very happy with them, and we love the sound of the river. These spots down here are also very nice and have their unique advantages as well. One being really quiet and peaceful down here, and a little bit more private. So those spots right there are right on the river, but they also have some nice private spots over here. Spots 69, 70, 71, and 72. And these spots are not too shabby. You're not on the river, but you got a lot of privacy and wonderful shade coverage with all the trees. So the pet area back here is a secluded little corral. Josie's getting caught up on all her pea mail. This is kind of nice.
Okay, how about it?
Kind of a nice little Sherwood forest feel. Laundry facilities on site. Let's take a look and see what this looks like. Oh yeah, you've got
We're gonna need to get change
Takes change, okay. So we'll have to get some change. But you've got some soap dispensers here. And pretty tidy and clean, so pretty much all you could want if you need to make a little laundry trip and you can't beat the scenery. Casey's Riverside RV Resort is right near this little town called Westfir, which is known for a red barn-like covered bridge, which is very beautiful. One thing that Andre, the owner-manager of Casey's, mentioned was that the weather apps will oftentimes say that it's snowing at the RV resort, and he said that that is not always accurate, that they do get very little snow, if ever, here. So a lot of times the weather apps are not accurate. Thought I'd mention that as well. Overall, Casey's Riverside RV Resort here, right next to the town of Oak Ridge, is everything we thought it could be. Just beautiful setting, full hookups, very nice amenities. Oak Ridge is a town of about 3,000, so they've got all the amenities you could want. Grocery stores, fuel, coffee shops, and it's only about 3 miles away. So overall, this is just a really nice campground, and we would heartily recommend, and we'll definitely be back again soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like the content, please subscribe, and we'll see you again here on Idaho Voyager.